What's cracking? What's cracking? Fucking 420 Smokeout Hour, yo. We back again. We back again. You know what I mean? Pretty much told you guys we're gonna be here all day. I mean, every day this week. We did miss Tuesday, but hey, we're gonna give you a double header today, man. We pre-game and a post-game.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, you know, for sure, man. Just and let's just bring us to the stage. Might as well, shit. Let's go. What's cracking? What's cracking?
What's up? Game time, boys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything negative, I take back.
We 20.
Everything
20,
negative all week you've been talking about and taking it back.
I ain't said nothing negative. I ain't talking about all this tanking shit.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Who's talking about that? Weirdos?
No.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
You know,
Tyree? Did we talk about Tyree again?
Not Tyree.
You know what? I'm gonna watch that dude today. So
that's what. Okay, there
number 9's on my hit list.
There you go. No, don't make him on your hit list. No. Watch the good in him.
Yes.
Gravy.
There's progression.
He's gonna be here for years, Gravy. So we got to at least, you know. That's the. Let's see. Let's check the inactive reports.
Yes, sir.
That's long. It'll take the whole show right there.
Well, there it is. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Richard, Tubby, SoCal, what up?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's see. We got two. Tubby, we got Richard. Yes, sir. SoCal. What's good? What's good, man? You know, they're still, you know, coming. They're still, you know, pretty much pouring in in the chat. But, you know, we're going to be here just for a little bit. You know what I mean? Just right till before game time. But inactive players for today's game: Brian Hoyer, Josh Jacobs, Malik Reed, Andre James, Colton Miller, Byron Young, and Nestor
Back to negative.
For
Back
the Chargers,
to negative.
Keenan Allen, Dwayne Leonard, Omen Ogben Maiga or whatever. He's a linebacker. Donald Parham Jr., Otto Ogbenaya, and Nick Williams, their defensive lineman for them. So a lot of guys hurt for both teams, but the big one, I mean, I would say, the Josh Jacobs is glaring, man. Let's see, he's inactive today. No, we got no Josh Jacobs, no 8. So it's going to be Samir and Amir. Samir and Amir. It's going to be it's going to be a dose of Samir and Amir today, bro. See who was So it's gonna be we're gonna see what's cracking. No Jacobs.
I'm anxious to see that. Now I changed my view now. I just found out, though, on the way home, I found out that Josh Jacobs may not play, but now that I see it
inactive
on the TV right now, inactive, that we're gonna have to fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be one of those games like last week. I think both teams are gonna struggle trying to move the ball. Most likely, I think we'll clean it up a bit to where, you know, we'll probably, you know, I think that it's been a whole season where we've been kind of the bottom of the league in penalties. So I think we'll clean it up a little bit in that case. And I think I don't know, man. I'm gonna go on the record and saying that we don't fumble the ball today, and you know what I mean. So it's I'm not gonna say no injuries because Aiden that last interception got me thinking about Aiden. Just like, damn, dog, what are you seeing out there? Is the game getting too quick for you, or are they catching up to you, or what is it? But I just think that it'll be a little bit more cleaner today. So I think there'll still be some field goals. I don't see us scoring 0 again, but it's going to still be a low-scoring game, dog. So whoever out there, I would take the under for damn sure.
Yeah.
That's one thing for damn sure, man. I'm taking the under on this one.
I don't know how to even look at this now. I mean, to be honest with you, it's like one of the biggest. Yeah, one of the biggest things.
The good thing is that we got. It's still we got. Well, the Max is playing. Devontae's playing. Those guys were questionable too, but the three biggest ones are the 2 linemen, of course, and then no Jacobs. What type of running game are we going to see out there today? You know, two starting linemen and the starting running back. You're the guy that was all pro last year.
Gabe, he has to run the ball. He has to make it easier for
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because Zamir hasn't showed anything, and he better come out with some energy tonight, man. He better hold on to that ball because that's one thing I see with him. He has trouble with, like, even when he's holding it with two hands. I don't know what it is, what the fuck, but he needs to secure that ball tonight. And come on, let's have a big game, Zamir. Let's see. I mean, come on, bro. People have been talking shit about you for 2 years almost now, bro. Come on. I mean, you haven't done shit. You haven't showed anything. This is your chance. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna split carries regardless tonight. So,
I think he's gonna split with Abdullah. I think Abdullah is gonna do more of the
third down for sure. I see Abdullah playing every third down practically, and maybe even on some if you know what I mean, Zamir can break some runs here and there. You know what I mean? Maybe they change up the speed, right there just to give him a breather and shit like that. But this is Zamir's chance for sure, man. This is what I mean, I know that the game is going to look a lot different now. You know what I mean? Because I think we're trying to hang our heads on probably Jacobs starting. We've kind of been since Aiden has started, but I don't know. But can it? The one thing I'm asking, can you know how teams were real. They were putting 8 guys in the box no matter what because they felt like that's the only way that the Raiders could beat them. Do they play a little bit more relaxed on that front now? Does Zamir get a little bit more running type room? A little bit easier space to run in because they're not as aggressive because Josh Jacobs is out. So it's like I want to see how that plays out tonight.
I don't think it's the blocking that's his problem. His vision is what I'm concerned about. His running in the backs of his offensive linemen is what I'm concerned with. He's done that in the past, and it doesn't look like it got any better. But hey, if we're in fantasy land, Gabe. It's just hope that Zamir he has an opportunity to shine today, and this is his opportunity. This is his opportunity to make something happen, and so I'm gonna be pulling for him. He's a running back, and I love those. But you don't just need one like Jacobs because he's gonna get banged up. He carries the ball too much. And
yeah. But that's the thing. Is that because Zamir? Because I think the plan was to like integrate Zamir because you've seen it a little bit more last year, but his production has just been non-existent to where you can't like really depend on him. And even the times where the little bit of times that he's gotten to carry this year, he fumbled. We're lucky we recovered, but he fumbles. You know what I mean? He's running into the back of guys still. Like his vision hasn't gotten any better. So it's like I feel you. You know what I mean? I feel you that like we should have expected. You know what I mean? That Jacobs, regardless of how good he was last year, you know what I mean? That he needed some help because it's not like for running backs to carry that type of load, and you got to give them. You know what I mean? It's like you didn't do good by not bringing in adequate back to back him up, basically.
They thought they did, but it wasn't that.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about that was last year when they drafted him, but like it's just this like you didn't see nothing out of him last year. You know what I mean? And that's when because that's where I would be like that's the only position where I would be like not as patient as other positions like quarterback, offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, like all of those positions. You kind of like. Okay, they still got to get up and kind of go up against other NFL bodies, you know what I mean, kind of get that strength of the NFL. But, like, the running backs are kind of like, they come in and they're usually the most ready right off the bat. You know what I mean? They're the guys that are usually the most ready off the bat. So it's like when Zamir came in and just thought, bro, like there was talks about at the beginning of the season, you know what I mean, already of Britton Brown being better than him, of Zamir McCormick being better than him and shit like that. And I know they ended up sticking with Zamir, but they should have drafted or somebody else, or like one of those picks. Like I like Tucker, but they could have. That's the round that maybe they could have picked another running back, like a Keon Mitchell, like the guy from Baltimore that's balling up right now, like somebody like that to back him up. Like, which I like Tucker. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not knocking that pick, but it's just him coming in late to camp and all of that stuff. You should have been more prepared for this type of situation.
I agree with you on that, but developing a running back, with like you mentioned, is a like a touchy subject, because you, as a running back, you are what you are. You know what I mean? You don't really, you get the carries in college, and then that's when you show what you can do. You just fall to where you may. Running back is not a position that you can pick very high anymore, but he was a 3rd round pick, so that's high, and then, so they expected him, to do something, at least to be a decent backup. He has to have any reps. He has a ball security problems, vision problems. So if you had these problems, and you had to have these problems in college, if you thought you could, by coaching get him out, or you had an offensive line that could pull things for you, but basically there's no one to blame but yourself, because you could get out of that. You could get, unless your offensive line is getting completely dominated, and I know like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 guys get dominated a lot on our center did, and our right side of our offensive line did, but if they're in the backfield by the time you get the ball, there's nothing really you can do about that. That's an offensive line problem. But if you get the ball, if you get the exchange, and you have running room, you could break. There's moves that you could be taught, and things that you could do about it. Going outside, he's faster. He's bigger. He's a big kid. He's a big kid. But developing a running back is almost non-existent in the NFL. They don't have time for you. Basically,
yeah.
You're good or you're not. So
for sure.
Waiting around for a running back to blossom is just nothing that the NFL would do. I would do it.
Oh, we got Smacks Burner up in here, M85 up in here, Tubi Chili, SoCal, what's cracking, man? Dark. Oh, sorry to cut you off, Gabby. Just saying what's up to the chat, pretty much. You know what I mean? Richard, you got Richard C, Roberto Gonzalez, what's cracking, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Joel E, what's cracking, man? We got 35 in the building right now. What's cracking? Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. I mean, just it don't cost nothing. You know what I mean? Just hit that like button. You know what I mean? Just for the algorithm. Nah, but what were you saying, Gary?
I'm off it now. I'm gonna be watching Zamir.
Tyree.
Yeah, you can't let Aiden.
So on offense, you're gonna be watching Tyree. So on offense, you're gonna be watching Zamir, and on defense, you're gonna be watching Tyree.
Yeah, that's
the mission today. I watch.
I'll be a fantasy land with Tyree, but
I want to see. I'm gonna be paid. Well, it's not hard to pay attention to the quarterback because he has the ball every play. So we're gonna see that.
But he doesn't need to be throwing the ball fucking 40-something times, dude. Not even like 35 or anything like that. He doesn't need to
be throwing the ball over 28 times. I think that's like the limit.
Something bad's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna be happening if he's in the 20s, unless he's successful. If he has a little touch.
I mean, because that might be the only way tonight. That might be the only way tonight, because with our running backs, we might not be able to get nothing there. You know what I mean? Because let's call it how it is, and Zamir and Amir. I mean, I could see maybe Amir having some decent plays on 3rd down, in the passing game, maybe coming out of the backfield, but Zamir's gonna have to show me, bro, because he hasn't shown me shit. So I can't say anything good about this fool. So it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Smacks Burner was cracking, man. We got Smacks Burner, you know what I mean? Was cracking.
You're gonna see I hate to say it again, Gabe. You're probably gonna see a lot of their fucking screens again today.
Yeah,
you're gonna see a lot of those wide receiver screens and tight end screens. And we gotta get the best friend of our quarterback. It's not a myth or it's not nothing that anybody just says. A tight end is a quarterback's best friend. So I believe in that, and they do in the NFL. He has to get the ball to those. We got two good tight ends, man, that can catch the ball, that can run after the catch. We had our little drops here and there. We're just ball security problems. We just can't make any mistakes, bro. We can't make
the drops, the penalties. You know what I mean? The interception, like that shit. Like those are all going to have to like. I know this is a team that's struggling too, but we got to put that shit together, bro. We're gonna put like
the AFC West game.
Other than the Giants game, where offense didn't look that great. I mean, offense still didn't look that great. I know we put up 30, but like other than that game, are we gonna be able to put up a game like where it's we play at least good for like the whole game, decent at least the whole game? I mean, I just want to see that for like fuck man, show some heart in these last 4 games, bro, because that's all we need. If we come up short, okay, fuck it, but just not like last week, bro. Like that shit, we gotta play good on both sides. If we get beat because you know what I mean, a play goes bad here and there or something like that, it's just. But the effort last week was awesome on the fucking defense. You know what I mean? I seen the offense. I mean, the effort. I like after watching it, it wasn't that it was no effort. It's just like they couldn't get nothing done. It's not that they wasn't no effort or anything like that, bro. Because they had like, you know what I mean? You've seen a couple of times they moved the ball and shit like that, and they just seem to like shoot ourselves in the foot. And you know what I mean? Sometimes where the penalties look like iffy, but they still were penalties. So it's like shooting ourselves in the foot that way. The drop pass on the sideline, which was a big fucking third down play, because it was like 20-something yards to Tucker. You know what I mean? It was just a shit show on the offensive side.
That dude needs to hang on to the football. He needs to quit.
Yeah.
He needs a jug machine like 2 yards away from him.
Yeah, stop playing patty cake with the ball like that, bro. Because like that shit's and then Renfro too, bro. Like what the hell, man? You gotta learn how to hold the ball until about you start. That's starting to become a problem a lot. So I don't see him. I don't know if I see him year next year, bro. Like to be honest.
Who's that? Who you guys talking about? I'm sorry. Renfro. Oh yeah, Renfro won't be here next year. Yes, sir. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, Renfro ain't gonna be here. I don't think he's gonna be here next year. I think they're gonna have to cut that, especially if they're bringing in a new coach, because I mean the production that he's giving is absolutely nothing. Nothing compared to what 2 seasons ago, almost 3 seasons ago. Another thing too is that contract too. They're not gonna pay all that money for that. You know what I mean? Even though I did get something saying that they're looking at like $240 million for the cap coming up next year. That's going to be money that we can allocate to somebody else. I mean, Renfro, it's just part of the game, bro. NFL, not for long, bro. If you ain't producing, then you're not really going to be here, bro. And that kind of sucks for him because, I mean, everyone likes him. You know, he was there like when we really, really needed him. But it's going to be it's going to be weird that if he stays, to be honest with you, especially with the new regime that's coming in or whatnot. Because if we don't get any kind of win right now, bro, easy. It's gonna be a tough one, bro. It's gonna be a tough one.
That sounds about right there. Since Renfro got laid out last year, he has been playing like that, bro. And it's like before he would he's falling forward, wasn't scared to get the hit, but he would maneuver himself into not getting hit. Now he's getting hit so much because he's so afraid to get hit that's when you get fucked up.
Yeah,
and that's how he's playing right now, and that's the worst thing that you can do. As when those type of like what I'm seeing are like when those type of thoughts start creeping up to your head, like as a football player, it's like, damn, that was kind of his edge. You know what I mean? That was kind of his edge before, where he was kind of taking that ball and like he was but now since that Cardinals game, yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I remember him and Carr were on that Harvester podcast, David Carr's sons, and I was watching it because obviously Carr was, part of the team, whatever, not. Yeah. And when they were watching it and whatever, or when I was watching it, he mentioned something. He goes, "I play not to get hit." He was like, "I play afraid, like because he doesn't want to get hit because he's a smaller guy."
I understand not wanting to get hit, but like, bro, you know what I mean?
Maybe go ahead. Every player's like that. Every player don't like get hit.
Yeah, I understand not wanting to get hit. Like, you know what I mean? As in the sense that, like, if I don't have to, I don't need to take the punishment. Fuck it. Like, don't take it. Don't take unnecessary, pain like that. But what I'm saying is, like, he's playing scared now, and it's showing. You know what I mean? And that's not how he was playing before. Like, maybe he was scared even before, but the thing is that he wouldn't show it with this play because, like, even when you could see guys converting on him, like, and you could tell that they were going to probably lay him out, he would, like, dive forward and like, avoid the big hit. You know what I mean? And it's just, like, since that Cardinal game, it's not the same. M85, yeah probably. He got
that one he did last week was a punch out. That guy, they know that he doesn't hold the ball tight. When he's running, he's holding the ball tight. You see him running. You don't see receivers running with the ball like that. The damn running backs be doing that. That he's running not to fumble the ball. So he knows that he has a ball security problem. So just, you get your yards, you get what you can, and just fall down. If you get a first down, that's fine with me. You get more, that's better. But just hold on to the football. That's all he has to do. They punch it out, just squeeze the shit out of it. Pop that motherfucker. We got to.
I just fucking wanna. I
don't expect anything.
I
don't expect anything.
That we gave. You seen the scores that we were giving yesterday, bro? Pyro, what's up, bro? You at the game? I know Pyro has the seats. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he's at the game or not. You know what I mean? Pyro could be at the game or not any given day.
Mm-hmm. Pyro got it.
I remember when I got this. We didn't even coordinate that shit or anything like that. Like I went to the game last year, and I fucking sat down, right, and then I just look over and I'm like, man, that fool look familiar. And then he looked at me, and then I looked at him, and I was like, hey, I was like, what's up? It was fucking Pyro. Like see somebody for the first time, it's like, face to face, like you see him on camera and shit like that. But and sometimes you don't see him on camera, but he always in the chat, you know what I mean? Big time supporter of the channel, dog. But it was just like, it was cool, dog, you know what I mean? Fucking, we're like, hey, let's fucking halftime. We fucking hit the stairway, fucking, blunt, blizzy. You know what I mean? It was that show was off the hook, dog. That show was a cool game too. I think was that the
Rams game?
Patriots? I don't know if that was the Patriots game.
Or were you guys in Vegas, or where were you guys at?
Yeah, I was in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
It was a game that Lil Wayne performed, or T-Pain. I don't know, one of them two. T-Pain performed.
T-Wayne or Lil Pain?
No, I don't know, T-Pain or Lil Wayne, one of them. But that shit was cool though. I think tonight's gonna be crazy though, bro, because it's gonna be a sloppy game. I mean, Thursday games are usually sloppy as it is, and then with all these injuries so late in the season, I mean, they're lucky they're playing in controlled weather. You know what I mean? In the dome, so that's not gonna play a part. But damn, bro, it's gonna be a rough one to probably see today if you don't like defense. I like defense, so I mean, as long as we win, I would like it. I like these type of games. But like last week, I love that type of game. If we were the ones winning 3-0, you know what I mean? Because at least no matter how you win a game, because if you can win a game like that, like it's the flip side of that coin. Like Minnesota, maybe they didn't look good last week, but they were able to pull it off. And like, you know what I mean? The 3-0 is 3-0. And you don't want to win like that, but those games also show you like, damn, we could win games like that. And when you lose it, it hurts so bad. You're on the way other end of the spectrum, dog. So it's like, fuck, dog. Like I want to. Well, actually, I feel like it's going to be one of those type of games tonight. But as long as we come out on top, I'm good, dog. But you'll be able to see our fucking reactions after the game because we're going live right after the game. What time is it scheduled for? Low? After the game?
5:15.
Huh?
5:15.
After the game?
Oh, after the game, I have it scheduled for 8:20, and then we'll just figure whenever the game starts, we'll be on right after that. Yeah, we're gonna be on right after that. Just
Mike J, what up?
Yep, Mike G, what up, bro?
Mike G in the building. What's
we might we're just gonna go probably live. Like, even if the game's still going on, we'll probably be going live right when the game ends and stuff like that. So
pop in, hit the like button, head into the bar to watch the game. Have a great show, fellas. Hell yeah, D-Menace. Yeah, fucking go have fun, man. You know what I mean?
Be safe, bro.
Stay safe out there.
Send Mike G the link. Send Mike G the link so you can pump me up.
Smoke one for the nation. I'm gonna take a hit for fucking D-Menace. You know what I mean? Being in the chat, and, for being, for being such a fucking good guy, dog. And yeah, you know what I mean?
He at the bar. He at the bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will be out there on the last game of the season. So we will be out there.
Damn, that was a rip.
Mike G want the link. Mike G want the link.
Send it to him.
Pump me up. Get me fired up real quick. He on his way to work. He ain't working today. I know he ain't working today.
Yeah, he's working tonight.
He play hooky. He play hooky.
We got a little bit of time. I'll throw it in the link.
Yeah, half an hour.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm like completely in utter shock that fucking this running game is gonna be fucking. It's gonna be bad, bro.
Let's see if he's down. Let's see if he's down. I want to see Mike G's thoughts anyway, dog. Come on, pull up, Mike.
Yep.
Smoke one with the nation. Smoke one with the nation. Raider Paul, what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
How you feeling tonight, man? How you feeling tonight? You feeling like we're gonna pull this one off, bro? I mean, there's 2 backup quarterbacks, so I mean, how do you feel about tonight, bro? Like it's gonna be a fucking an ugly one probably, but hey, I mean. They ain't got nothing. They have a lot of injuries too, bro. So this could be one of those ones we could pull off.
They got Keenan Allen out too.
Yeah, Keenan Allen's out.
They got that kid out. They got that rookie. They got that rookie that Quentin Johnson or something like that.
Yeah.
We can Quentin
Johnson and hey Waller, what's up, Waller? Wally.
Wally.
Who do you need to win, Pop?
Nah, I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think I said yesterday 13-12. We're gonna pull it off.
13-12. Yeah, I said 13-6, 13-9, 13-6. Yeah.
Fucking field goal game. We'll score 1 touchdown, 2 field goals, and then they'll be like.
I think the defense.
They're gonna score. I think just a bunch of field goals. No, I don't even think they'll get 12. Fuck that. I'm gonna give them. I think our defense is gonna have them to like 6 or less. I'll say 13-6. Yeah, I like that score.
Hey, you know what's funny right now is that fucking Marshawn Lynch was on the interview right now on Prime, Amazon Prime with the guys and stuff, whatever, not. And they had one guy just sitting here with a box because they didn't know when Marshawn was gonna fucking curse, so they can bleep him.
He's always saying.
That would be awesome. That would be a crazy game to watch. 2-0 shit.
Oh my god!
If we win
and it would come from the defense too.
That would be because of solely the defense. Because that means they'll but that would be so bad for like Aiden. Like he literally will probably want to be ran out the building, tomorrow. Like they'll be like, cut up, because you go 10 quarters. If you go 2-0, say that was just hypothetically, like I know that shit ain't probably gonna happen. Hopefully, knock on wood. But like 2-0, your offense don't score for 10 quarters straight, bro.
No, we went 19 possessions without any points.
Hey, answer me this: if you score with a chick and she's a 2, did you score? Yes or no? That's all that matters. Yeah. You scored. No, that's all we need to do is. We need
no. I'm taking the win. What I mean is that the offense, like Aiden, would look so bad because that means literally the defense won that game. If like a game that's 2-0 would mean like literally the defense won the game.
Right.
Because
is this how low? Is this how low the nation has got? Is this how low the nation has got? The expectations of winning 2-0, 3-0, 12
when you don't
6.
score in 6 quarters, when you don't score in 6 quarters, that's. I mean.
Well, I no, I don't think it was the nation. I mean, a lot of people were saying that. We're just kind of joking about it right now. But
the chat's the nation. So
well, I mean is like my actual prediction is 13. But what I'm saying is that's why I said hypothetically, if that were to be a number, like the shitstorm that would hit, fucking first of all, the shitstorm that would hit fucking AP tomorrow and fucking the same guys, the same group of guys like that, those three to four pretty much pieces right there. The offensive coordinator, which would be Bo again, Aiden, and then fucking AP.
Yeah.
I think we get 20.
It's not going to happen, bro. We're going to get some.
I like that. I like that, Gravy. Gravy says 20. Gravy says 20. He believes in the rookie. He's coming around.
Well, we're going to fucking throw the ball 50 times. We're going to throw the ball 50 times. Might as well score 20 points, even though you win it.
That's 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. I'm with that.
That's very true, Raider Pete. He does have very good games against the Raiders. They have Eckler, we have Zamir and Bold, and we have Zamir and Amir.
Amir and Zamir.
But Eckler is not having the same season that he's been having his years. Yeah, last week was his first 100-yard season game.
He's a baseball bat, dog. He's a new baseball bat that came out.
He's the new baseball bat.
he's that new baseball bat that came out. You can get him at Walmart, dog.
I'm a cool kid, bro. I'm a cool kid. I think Abdullah is proven. Abdullah is elusive.
Abdullah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was saying it all preseason. I wanted him to be the backup regardless. But, I mean, he kind of was. But it's just that they never put no real load, load in his lap, basically, like, to go. They never really gave him, a lot of carries. So it's like they never believed in him, basically. So now it's almost like by force because, Jacobs is down right now. So we'll see what he does tonight, though. It's his chance. His and Zamir's. One of them is going to, you know what I mean? Has to take advantage of that shit tonight, dog. At least one of them has to take advantage of that shit tonight.
Over under 50 yards rushing with all them running backs we got. Over under 50 yards rushing.
Hold up. We got somebody in the building.
Let's go.
Surprise. What up, Mike G?
What up, man? Gravy calls me out, homie. I gotta come in.
Let's go.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
Fucking Gravy had me punching the air last night talking shit about my boy Tyrese, man. Nah, man. My boy Tyrese, boy.
I'm watching
three tackles in one game. 3 tackles in one game, baby.
That's it.
You can get 3 tackles in one game.
No,
you can get 3 tackles in one game.
I can eat 3 tacos in one game.
But he needs to get 5. He needs to get 5 because me and Gabe had a bet last night.
I just finished eating some
carnitas. He needs to get 5 sacks.
Oh, no. Stop.
5 sacks?
Now you're saying no.
For the whole family?
Now you're saying no.
Fucking, what's his name? Pyro convinced me, though. I was like, yeah. I'll say 4.5. That's the over under.
Nah, shit. You gotta listen to Pharaoh.
4.5 is the over under.
Fucking Pharaoh, bro.
That's still 5.
So, Mikey, what do you got,
at least if he gets 2 more sacks, I push. You know what I mean? In which I'm willing to risk that he'll probably get 2 more sacks in this rest of the season.
So, Mikey, me personally, bro, we already set our scores. What do you think the score is going to be, bro? Because, I mean, to be honest with you, Mikey, when we bullshit, like, behind the scenes, whatnot, fucking, you're always like, man, I want to see my team win no matter what. I don't give a fuck who's back there. So,
to who, Pyro? To who? This is on 3 different channels. To which one, dog? That's gravy, dog.
Probably gravy. Probably gravy. It's usually gravy. Gravy's the first guy you unsubscribe to.
That's gravy, perro. That's gravy, perro. Oh, hey, or fucking like Omar. What did Omar say?
I think it's gonna be an ugly game, boys.
Where the fuck is Omar at, dog? Where the fuck is OJ at? Where the fuck is OJ Raider at right here, dog? OG Raider, whatever.
Omar.
What was he calling Pyro? What was he calling Pyro? Fucking Omar.
Pyro.
Everybody just unsubbed again.
I want to get subs, dude.
I think it's gonna be like I
think it's gonna be
like a field goal battle, dog. Like 12 to 9 today, dog. Yeah.
So
we're gonna watch a soccer game today. The other football.
3-0.
What? But with a rookie, man, it's gonna be high and lows, and you never know. It could be one of those highs tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna fucking say that. I want him to do like Bill Romanowski did to JJ Stokes, dog. I want Aiden O'Connor to go to Mac and just spit in his face and go a big old loogie right in his fucking face.
I like you.
That's a
crime, I think if they start
right?
off the game, if they can find any way to start off the game like they started off against the Chiefs and can get like a 10-point lead early, I think this defense will be able to hold that offense, because that offense is going to struggle tonight, dog, for the Chargers against our defense.
I don't think Max should be out there, dog. We don't even know how to lose right. We don't know. We can get the top 4 pick right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? And
shout out!
Come on, Mike. Don't say that,
Chargers,
man.
Though, dog. We can't
That's
listen
the
to the
first time
Chargers.
I've ever heard Mikey say that shit, bro.
I don't want to listen to the Chargers.
That Minnesota game did that to me, dog.
Did it?
And tell me what pick. You tell me what pick is so good that we could do that. You tell me what pick. If we pick 4th, we'll probably fuck that up too.
Look, I just don't want a fucking Statue of Liberty as quarterback, dog. I just want a mobile quarterback. I don't give a fuck if it's a weak arm, strong arm. I think with a quarterback, anything is possible with a. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the struggles, but
it has to be. For me, I like Jaden, Drake, or Caleb. Those are my 3 guys.
Drake.
I think with this era, the way the quarterbacks are coming out of college, look at CJ Stroud is a perfect little example, dog. We can get some picks for Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Get us
making me
sick. Some defense, a middle linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Will Anderson and CJ Stroud, man. Next draft.
No, but I like the if we can go get the 1st round pick quarterback, build a line around him, and then build both sides of the line. The interior line for the defense, and then through the draft, because you could go after the 1st round when you get your quarterback, you could kind of if you don't hit on a free agent, like stud, tackle or something like that, then 2nd round you try to go maybe a guard, because I think sometimes you'll find a good top end tackle by in the 2nd round, but a lot of the times the top end tackles are going in the 1st round. But you could find a good guard, a great guard in the 2nd round. So that's why I'm saying that go draft that in the 2nd round, protect him, and also don't forget about your defensive line. I know that we have some young guys that were kind of grooming on the practice squad within Nesta Jade and Byron Young and shit like that, but it would be nice to get somebody in here that it would be nice. That's what I'm saying. It would be nice to get somebody in here that's going to dominate in the middle. You know what I mean? Somebody.
I don't understand. We don't understand how we draft these guys and they're inactive. The whole draft is just inactive or don't do shit.
Is the only one that kind of played a little.
That's why we fired them idiots, because we've been fucking up drafting fucking lops.
Yeah, number 7 overall. The biggest lop is our 7th overall pick.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Liz Frank.
Justin Tuck, bro. He got compared to Justin Tuck.
Look, I just spent 48 hours looking at the all 22 of the Minnesota game. Tyree Wilson, man, that motherfucker's coming. He's up and coming. That motherfucker chases the quarterback all the way to the sidelines and shit. He just needs to learn how to finish, man. And it's coming, gravy. Yep. Kick you out, man. Kick him out, man. Fuck this shit.
So you think the number 7 pick overall should be learning anything, be taught anything?
Yes.
It's not his fault that Ziegler picked him at number 7.
Everybody that comes into the NFL has a little bit of learning curve. Some get it faster, some take a little bit more.
Name one person right now out of this draft that's blowing up the fucking everything, baby. Name one person right now. In the first,
other than Jalen Carter.
I'll tell you someone. I don't give a shit who played. I don't give a shit what any other team picked. I give a shit what the Raiders picked. And tell me what he's doing.
That's my boy. See, there you go. Now you got my points. Now see that's what we're talking about, bro. That's what we're talking about.
If we can sit here and explain to me what has this guy done, besides 3 tackles and 1 sack in one game.
He moved the defense
and play a position that he does not play.
Baby. He might give you that 5 sack. He might give you that 5 sack in one game. Watch tonight.
I told Gabe I would love to buy him dinner if he gets that. Bro, I would love to.
I'm telling you,
prove my ass wrong.
He's a lot better. He's a lot better than what he was at the beginning of the
season. I'm asking Tyree to prove me wrong.
What I mean is he's a lot better than he was at the beginning of the season. For dang sure.
Well, hell yeah, he was hurt. Hell yeah, he was hurt.
Still playing. And still playing, you know what I mean? Even though he came in late, still playing hurt.
He wasn't supposed to play much.
He hasn't missed a game. He hasn't missed a game for being hurt. You know, there's other rookies that were.
I didn't even bring up this subject. In front of him. I didn't even bring up this subject.
What I mean is that there's other rookies like Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez looks good, but what good is he if he already tore his ACL?
With who?
You know what I mean? What good is if he already tore his ACL? You know what I mean? He's already missing the same time. So it's going to take him up to speed to get back up to speed again too next year to see if he's on that same level that he started off this year. So even though like that would have been a good pick probably, but you seen what happened to him. At least this dude, you can see him getting incrementally better. And I just think if he finishes the season off strong, that's what I was talking about last night. But let's not get back into that.
And White's going for 200 yards tonight. White, baby, let's go.
You think Amir's gonna have 200? Oh shit!
Amen.
That would be nice.
I would be happy if he gets 2 yards.
Give me over 50, and I would be fucking ecstatic about that shit. You give me over 50, and then Amir could give me over like some passing, some screen passing yards, some receiving yards. Then we got,
Abdullah.
Amir Abdullah. Like, if you can do that,
I guarantee this. We're gonna do bubble screens today and the wide receivers.
Talking about that, figure this out. Me and this morning when I was walking walls and shit, man, I was listening to Bo, bro, and this kind of fucking threw me off big time, and it really, really threw me off because Bo said he made a comment as far as throwing the ball behind the line. And he made a comment, he goes, well, it's situational football. You got to do this and do that. And I was like, wait a minute. Situational football is get past the line. Don't throw behind the line. Move forward. The whole point of fucking the offensive moving the ball is to go forward. Don't throw the ball behind the fucking line and bubble screens when you don't have the proper fucking team to do that shit, bro. Like, it just seems the way he was fucking calling the game is like it seemed like he's not going to call this game right, bro. Like, and that fucking frustrated the shit out of me because if you really, really look at it, bro, I don't see situational ball. I think play for a fucking touchdown. Move the ball for a fucking touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw behind the fucking lines. And if they're going to keep doing that shit, bro, that's why I think a lot of the unsuccessful plays that we've had is because we're keeping the ball behind the line instead of trying to go past the line. And it's just a mentality, bro. And I'm not saying that's not what they want to do, but what he had said, I was like, man, this is stupid. Like, it really just made me lose a lot of fucking brownie points or even trying to give him any kind of just do it because he's a rookie fucking caller. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's
to me, when I started seeing him fucking shake with the play calling the first time he was out there, and then you get 2 weeks, 2 weeks, and you muster that shit. You give me that shit last week. It's like, Bo, you hoe, get your
ass on the show and give me some more help.
You're a disgrace to even them calling him Bo. I'm not. What's his first name for real? So I ain't gonna call him Bo.
Devontae's out. I might as well take the jersey off.
Devontae's out too?
Oh no, he's active. He's active. My bad.
Yeah, no. I read the actives at the beginning.
Oh, I thought I was inactive all week. So.
Motor agree.
What the fuck did I say? What was I saying now? This was scared me. What the fuck? What was I saying?
Sorry. That you're not gonna call him Bo. You said that.
He's scared him because Devontae was out. He said,
I ain't calling Bobo anymore. That would like, what is this fucking Bobo? I'm gonna call him.
Bobo. We'll call him Bobo the clown.
Bobo the fucking clown. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to even talk shit about it because it's like he wasn't. It's not even his fault that like kind of got forced into that role, but like it's just that Bo. I'm sorry, Bo, but you
nah, it's just about evaluating right now on these next 4 games and fucking knock out the Broncos last week of the season, man. Play spoilers and knock them out the playoffs.
So for sure, I got my final score is 13-6 for sure. Yeah, I got 13-6 as well. Shit, I'm going with that score too.
I got 30. Yeah.
Hey, enjoy the game, brothers. I'm out, man. Hey, much love.
20-3,
bro. Thanks for putting up, bro. Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Good job, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Yes, hey, so that's it, bro. So we tell them low after the game.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be live on Gabe's channel and our channel. It's gonna be just the post game. We're starting at 8:20. If the game ends up any earlier or whatever, I'll probably catch the tail end of the game. If we're winning, cool. But at 8:20, we'll be on, or right when the game ends, we'll be on. So just make sure you guys stick around for that and just pull up, bro. Yeah. And don't forget when you guys subscribe to us, just hit the notification bell because sometimes we might be going live, especially we're talking about off season. We'll be letting you guys know what we're going to be doing off season. We're going to be still doing shows, and we'll go from there. But we will continue doing the RaiderNationLive and the Smokeout Hour throughout the off season. So don't worry about that, guys. We'll be here.
Sure.
Got 3 weeks off. Right, got 3 weeks off, bro, for the holidays. Smokies were gravy all week.
We got like 8 minutes till game time. Like 8 minutes till game time. So like they said, bro. It's like we always say, bro. Win, lose, or tie. It's it's always Raiders, bro. Yeah, that's why we always hear that. We've been here every week, no matter what. So it's like yeah, man. Win, lose, or tie. Raiders till we die, bang. Let's go Raiders, man. Let's beat these motherfuckers.
See, Raider Paul, man. You gotta say that.
We'll see you guys in a minute.
See you in a minute. Let's go. Let's go Raiders.
Raiders. Let's go.